football is just a cut above. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Owls ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will have the football first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Dozier. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You get a little bit of time to throw, you can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Gators have this offense rolling. He's going to take off. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Florida. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Owls offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30. And the Gators will hustle to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
4 wideouts set 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Gators are rolling down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator!
And this offense is firing at all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of...
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking for a big gain. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary. Offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. He tries to take the top off, and it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. And that pass will be jarred. On 2nd down, that brings up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. For the Atlantic, will have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's a heat. And his throw is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes with a quarterback and a receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in and out.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run.
Oh, he's got some space. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run from the shotgun. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to go up top. Uncorks it. Right on the money. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just... No good. And that wall they need to climb to get back in this one, guys, is still 20 points high. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on third down. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets away from one. He's got space. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hurley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Gators want to move quickly. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He might want another play. Gets the back moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dozier. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Back to pass. It's caught. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Gator! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to sneak it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turn over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Give him 88 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on.
Yeah, and the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to pound their way in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so...
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now with that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And give him. Sends it back in motion. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs.
He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead.
Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab down the middle. There he goes. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.